What's good? You rocking with your boys are all rights reserved. Commenter Nation, greatest nations, United Nations stand up in the cockpit flying through. Soon to make a quick pit stop. Let me get into this. Why are you on the list? Why? Now, after looking through it again, we have to ask ourselves, why is this person on the list? Why are you being suspected or even looked at by this alleged suspect's law defense? Why? What premise do you hold that we're looking into you? Because I'm not understanding it. The next one we're going to talk about, don't worry about it, and I'm going to cover a question someone asked. But why are you on the list? I understand that, you may have done some things and you may have spoken on your defense, but why are you on the list? Because as far as I know, when looking at a list of this nature, it gets a bit deeper. It gets to the point where you're suspected of either A, lying, B, there's something wrong with what you said, or C, someone wants to know why you're saying something a certain way versus what they know to be true. Is this going to become a battle of he said, she said? That's the danger. Is this going to become a he say, she say battle? If that is the case, this is going to get very messy. And, I know that a lot of people are like, well, how can it happen? Trust me, this is going to get very messy in the worst way. My thing is, if there's nothing that's a lie, there's nothing to hide, then there's nothing to be worried about. But if you're hiding things, you got to understand, they're going to bring it to your front door. These guys are not playing. I've said this many times that no one's playing. And, some weirdo just took my spot. Well, he ain't take the spot. He rolled through. Let me see what's up. Because this dummy's just riding around. I hate when you dummies are just riding around for nothing. It's like, don't you got something better to do? And then you're just showing up with a phone. You're not even showing up with a laptop. Come on. You ain't here for business. Why are you here? If you ain't here to handle business, why are you here? And, that's when I pull up beside you. You already know what it is. So that's part of my thing. What's happening? Why aren't you on the list? Hey, I think it's Luigi. I'm not sure. You got glasses on today, Luigi? I ain't know that. Why are you on the list? What's going on? Because I'm looking at factors that surround it and what these guys are saying they did and didn't do. That's ultimately it. So tell me this. Riddle me this. If you have nothing to do with the situation, if you knew nothing, know nothing, had no prior knowledge, no after knowledge, why is someone calling you out? And let alone somebody who's a suspect that went to plead insanity. You see, here's where it can work in his favor. He pled insanity, but remember, it was denied. They're saying, court, this is why it's crazy. Here, get this. So we're looking at it, and I never expected him to play this way. Luigi's pulling off now. It is what it is. And you were saying, I'm insane. I can't be held responsible for this. The court came out and said, you're sane. That's the danger in him stepping up, because the court already ruled him sane. So he can't plead. They can't plead he's insane, or he has no sanity, because it was found he was through medical examination, which means if he does declare something was odd about what you said, he's sane. So he's not crazy, which means that he's actually exposing something. That was the danger. But if this was his motivation, listen, if his lawyer wanted him to do this so the courts claimed them sane in a secretive manner, they are the GOAT with this law stuff. I'm telling you, no one would ever think to do that. It's taking a chance declaring it in the first place, because they could declare you insane. So nothing you're saying is going to matter. But the fact that it came out that he was sane, this is bad for whoever else is involved, because they're claiming you're sane. So now the arguments against his insanity, or even against what he brings out, they're going to be very few to none. I mean, you can't dispute it. How else can you dispute insanity when an entire court situation with a medical examiner says he's sane? It's one of them things where It may have seemed like a bad decision, and it was bad on his part to go for it, even if it got confirmed. But now it's sensible. Now it works in his favor, being what he's asking for. This is crazy. I never thought of that until I sat back, a few days ago, and I said, is this guy's either a complete genius or he's an idiot. Either or. But it's starting to look like genius, because they granted him the statements he was asking for, and now they're sitting back looking at him like, And of course I got people yelling at me on the backside about stuff. Come on. Like, cut it out. Cut it out. Why do you want to change the narrative? When you watch TV and you hate when something happens or gets disclosed the way why aren't you calling up those people? Like, why? Why in episode 3 did you do this and that? Like, cut it out. And people saying, yo, stop doing videos about expert. Why are you here? It's like, I'm doing it to show you exist. I'm doing, honestly, you prove me right every time. I'm like, this person exists. When you could have just silently sat by and watched like a lot of other people are doing. We know a few of them, but I mean, come on. You're starting to just become funny. It's not stopping nothing. It's not impeding nothing. It's not impeding nothing. You're just funny. You're funny to me, because why are you not using this energy to fight for a person if you actually care? Which tells me that you rather stick your nose in the mastermind's butthole and pursue that as some type of righteous stance when you ain't worth ish. Period. We know you. We know your type. We see you. We see you. You're... Do I have to play peekaboo? Come on. You guys, you just missed all the jewels in a mind-bending, very groundbreaking case and continue to be a hindrance to yourself. You don't hinder anything. It's funny that when you think of how a story progresses, then you look at the type of people around, you really get a nature for how lame people actually are. Like, it's a ton of lames trying to add or thwart a narrative in a way that's not going to work. You're just bringing unneeded attention to yourselves. Like, how many people want to bring unneeded attention to themselves when they're literally trying to progress some type of movement or something? You guys are just a joke. And you create yourself into a joke because of how you move. Are you proud of yourself? Do you wake up, look in the mirror and say, I'm proud to be me? Or do you just go fill yourself up with something to make you forget what you actually are? Really? It's really one of them things. It's like, if you don't have no desire to see positivity come out what we're doing, why even involve yourself? Come on now. Everybody go over to brandyjofficial.com. Go shop and get your summer gear together, ladies. Get your sunglasses, get your swimsuit. They have unisex sunglasses. They have great sunglasses strictly for women. Go get your clout up. Get your clout up this summer. You want to get your clout up? Go get it up at brandyjofficial.com. Go get your outfits up at brandyjofficial.com. The swimsuits, the women I've spoken to have said they're the bomb. And you're going to see a lot of different models around. I'm going to show you their IGs when they're wearing it. You're going to love it, ladies. Go over there, shop, get yourself together, get fitted right for the summer, and try not to look like flapper feet. Get yourself together so you're not looking like flapper feet who's standing there, and she puts her foot up in the air, and her foot's almost bigger than dude's calf. Like, get yourself together so you're not looking like clown face and flapper feet, girl. Get your clout up. Get your style up. That's what I'm talking about. BrandyJofficial.com got it for you. You want to check out the Instagram? At BrandyJShop. At BrandyJShop. Go over there and get that together. Go follow them. Check out their outfits. Check out their wares. Go shop today. Shop tomorrow. Shop this week. Get your pay. Go over there and get yourself right. You already know how they rock. How Czar rocks. It's all rights reserved on every word, every syllable. Go over on Instagram. Check them out. Go check out their online shop. This is the ambassador, Czar, all rights reserved. Go over there and shop. Get yourself right, ladies. You know how I rock. Always rock. We finna get into it again. All rights reserved.